One fine Saturday evening, while everyone was out enjoying the weekend, Rumi was not at all happy with her life. That evening, she thought of chilling at her home, reading a book, and while reading the book, she was so curious to know that the world is going to change in the future because of a term called internet.
Interesting.
She was so curious, she wanted to know more about it. She was fully in knowing the world of internet. Suddenly, someone knocked the door. The noise was so loud that she got scared. And she was not expecting anyone to visit at this point of time. Now she is scared to open the door. She went ahead to open the door. As she opened the door, there was no one. Suddenly, her eyes went down to a huge bag. She usually would never touch any other's belonging. But God knows why, her intuition was screaming to open the bag. Guess what? Finally, after a war in her head, she took the bag inside her home.
Hi everyone, Namaste and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Mumtaz और आज के इस वीडियो में I am going to style my mother's decade old sari. So this one is the sari. ये थोड़ा सा silk sort of sari है and I'm going to style not me but my past self who is in 1968 right now. Now you must be wondering मैं 1968 में जाके कैसे style कर सकती हूँ, right? Well, because your mother has a time machine. But first, styling and delivering the sari, I need this huge bag and इस बैग में सबसे पहली चीज जो जाएगी that is one album जो कि पुराना एल्बम है and then I'm going to add this cute tiny bag जो कि मैंने सोचा कि इस साड़ी के साथ शायद अच्छा लगेगा, so I'm sending this bag too and then I'm going to send of course the साड़ी जिसको मैंने पैक कर लिया है. Last but not the least, I am going to give the envelope के अंदर क्या है वो आप वीडियो देखोगे then आपको पता चलेगा. Yeah, these are the essentials. सब कुछ मैंने इस बैग में रख दिया है. And now without any blabbering, let's just go to 1968 in 3, 2, 1.
And guess what? The first thing she sees was an envelope where it was written, "Open the envelope and the album after wearing the sari from your future self." Yes, the envelope was from her future self. There was battle going on between her mind and her heart. But something was there which was screaming out loud to believe whatever it was written on the envelope was true. And as it was written, she found out one huge album and a beautiful pastel blue saree. Since she couldn't resist opening the envelope, so as soon as she got dressed up, she also accessorized herself with a ring, a wristwatch, and she wore the beautiful earrings. And went ahead and got the envelope to open it up, whereas over the envelope it was written crystal clear to open the envelope and the album after wearing the sari. So she followed the instructions given by her future self, Mumtaz. So as she opened the envelope, the very first gift she received from her future self is nothing but a cute white bow, by the way, which is in trend right now in the year 2024. The second gift she got was an evil eye bracelet to protect her from all the negative vibes. And yes, she continued reading the letter from her future self, Mumtaz. As Mumtaz initially mentioned on that letter to accept the token of love, and before the letter continues, her future self, that is Mumtaz, instructed her how to wear the bow and the bracelet, of course. After wearing all the accessories she received from her future self, Rumi continued reading the letter where Mumtaz, that is her future self, asks her to take the album and peep in through the pictures of her future self's childhood memories. And while turning the third part of the album, her future self asks her to stare at the pictures properly. When Rumi turns the third part of the album, she gets shocked, surprised, and emotional at the same time because she sees a woman wearing the same exact sari, the one which she received from her future self, Mumtaz. It was exactly the same. Now at this point, Rumi was thinking, who is that woman wearing the same sari as gifted by her future self? Is this woman her future self, Mumtaz? She was so confused at this point of time. Then she realized, reading the letter again, woman was no one, but it is Rumi's future self's, Mumtaz's mother. And after reading this, Rumi got so happy to know that she was wearing the sari of her future self's mother. And after that, she was filled with joy. Plus, at this point of time, she was also craving some coffee, of course. So she had a cup of coffee too. So while sipping the coffee, she got relieved, as now she knows that her future is safe, secure, and filled with love. So she took her gratitude journal and thanked God and her future self for all the blessings and happiness, of course. Rumi was so low while the evening started, but then Rumi realized that life is meant to live to the fullest and smash out all the negative chaos, and finally she realized to be thankful for all the little and exclusive things and situations. Yes, she felt so feminine and strong wearing the sari. So the bracelet and the bow was just cherry on top. Last but not the least, Rumi lived happily ever after.